Alright, boys and girls, good morning. Today we are going to be discussing prime numbers. You had a small introduction to prime numbers, but we're going to keep working on them today. So prime numbers. What does prime mean when we're talking about numbers? When we're talking about numbers, prime means that the number is the only factors that this number will have is 1 and the number itself. It only has 2 factors. The number 1 and itself. How many factors does a prime number have? How many? Only 2. A prime number can only have 2 factors. If it has more than 2 factors, it is not a prime number. Okay? It is only prime if it has only 2 factors. Today we're going to look at different numbers and see if they're prime or not. Because when we're looking at numbers, we need to determine how many factors there are to learn if it's prime or not. Let's pick a random number. How about 12? Let's look at the number 12. Let's factor 12 and see if it's a prime number or not. 12. How can I make 12? Well, I can make 12 by doing 12 times 1, right? I should know that one. So right away I have 12 and 1 as factors. It's an even number, so I should be able to do it divided by 2, which means 12 should equal 2 times, can anybody think about it? 2 times 6, very good. So 2 and 6 are factors. Is it a prime number? No. Already I know it's not a prime number. I'm not even done finding all the factors of 12, and I know that it's not a prime number because it already has more than 2, and a prime number can only have 2. I know this doesn't work. Is 12 a prime number? No. There's more factors. Don't think these are the only factors of 12. All right, so let's try a different number. What about, well, we did 12. Let's do 13. Let's see about 13. If I did 13, let's find the factors for 13. Well, right away, the first one we should always think about is 1 in itself, right? So if we have 13, it's equal to 13 times 1, and 13 and 1 are the factors. Okay, so right now we have 2. We have 2 factors. 13 is an odd number. It ends in a 3. You can't divide it by 2. You can't divide it by 4 or by 6 or any other even number because that doesn't work. The digits don't add up to a divisibility by 3. 1 plus 3 would equal 4, so that doesn't work for 3. It's not big enough to work with 5. It doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. Doesn't work with 6, we already said that one. Definitely doesn't work with 7 because 7 times 2 is 14 and this is smaller than that. Can't be 8 or 9 because we already figured out it's too small to work with 7. So, we're done. There's no factors that work with 13 besides 13 and 1. Is 13 a prime number? Yeah. 13 is prime because it has only 2 factors. Okay? So this is a prime number. Woo! Oh my goodness, it's so crazy! Okay, finding a prime number should not be difficult. Alright? It just means you have to factor it. That's all it means. Now, I don't want you guys to look and be like, oh, well, this one was even, so it was not prime, and this is odd, so it is prime. Because that's not how it always works. I'm going to tell you right now, this next one is going to be a composite number, so it's not a prime number. But it's also an odd number. Let's look at it. 21. Yeah, we know that 21, is equal to 21 times 1. There we go. And because it's odd, it doesn't divide evenly by 2. So we can't do 2 times something equal 21. That doesn't work. No. But does 2 plus 1 make 3? And is 3 divisible by 3? That means 21 is divisible by 3, which means 3 times something is going to equal 21. What is it? Who knows? 3 times what equals 21? 7! Very good. 3 times 7 equals 21. Because we already have this, guys, is 21 prime? No. Even though it is an odd number, it is not prime. So I don't want you guys to look at the number chart and just go, oh, all the odd numbers, those are all prime. No, they're not all prime. That's wrong. You'd be incorrect, all right? You need to literally factor each number to determine whether it is prime or composite. It shouldn't be too hard because as soon as you find a second factor, an extra factor that puts it above 2, you're done. Even if you couldn't figure out what times 3 equaled 21, if you knew 3 worked, that's already 3 factors and it's already not prime. Prime numbers can only have 2 factors. Only. No more, ever. There's no exceptions to the rule. There's no, but maybe, no, never. Only 2 factors. That's prime. There's not much more I can teach you about that. Good luck, guys. Get your work done.